Hello, it's me. Yo, it's your girl J9 Eve. You know, and and I'm all alone in my chats. We'll see who shows up and that and that. Hey Gary Banks, hey boo. It's just me and you. Ooh, baby. Hit the like button. Be my first like. So is that mama can feel special. You know what I'm saying? Mama accidentally went live a while ago. Uh I thought it was set to something else, and so 19 people showed up, and there I was just in the darkness staring at watching Cinnamon Toast Ken. I was trying to set up my shop, you see. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Now they gotta figure out that I'm here now. They came in so quick too. Mm-hmm. Uh, While we wait on them, Gary, just us two. Just us two. Going to set up all my little stuff. Yeah, YouTube has got me shadow banned on some real shit right now. I don't know what is going on, but I am definitely shadow banned. Them notifications ain't going through, honey. Of this I am sure. Let's see. Hey Miss Daly, what's up, baby? Hey boo. How you doing? Hit the like button for me, please. That'll make two. That'll make two people who hit the like button. Oh, it's tough. Mm. Let's see. Where is it? It's not even showing up in the little thingy here. Which is weird. Where is the stream? Hey, Jan. What's up, baby? What's going on, honey pot? Just trying to set up all my little stuff while we wait for these people. While we wait ever so patiently. You know what I'm saying? If you're in here already, hit the like button for mama, please. Just go and get it out of the way, you know? Just get it out of the way. Let's see. I guess I gotta do it this way. Go ahead and pull this up. Let's see. Hey Lee, what's up, baby? What's going on? Let's see, I'm gonna find this. Yeah, everything's been slow. It's so weird. I know my notifications aren't going out. I don't know what's going on, but Mama is feeling very shadow banned right now by YouTube. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a problem. I can tell you that. It's a problem. It's a huge issue. And they need to cut that ish out, honey. Cut it out. Where in the world? Why is that thing not showing up? What? I guess that does explain why it's taking so long for people to get the thingy, though. So, copy. I literally have to like search for it. It's so weird. They're like not having it pop up. It's just so weird. Ghost Girl, what's going on? Special K, Debbie C, hey boos, how you doing? Oh, she's 93 and needs a pacemaker. Oh, my goodness. 93. She got all the way to 93 and is just now getting to where she needs a pacemaker. She been doing it, honey. She been doing it. Sheesh. Making it do what it do, honey. Hit the like button for mama, please. We pin this here link in the chat. Paste. Yes, honey, yes. Pin it. All right, I'm pinning the link to the top of the chat. Become a member. You know what I'm saying? Right? 93. Sheesh. Let's see. Yes, honey, yes. What else I need to do? I got that thing on there. Make this just a little bit smaller. Yep. Maya trial. The Maya trial, eh? Let's see. Hit the like button if you have not already, please. Mama would appreciate it. Yes, she would. Okay. I know. That's what I like to know. That's what I would like to know, honey. Where is everybody? Where are they? Where? Where are they now? Where are they and why aren't they here? Put a notification in here. Put a notification in here. Hey, Harley. Taco, Texas. What's up, baby? Yes. Let's see. Okay. Announcements. Samantha. Hey, boo. That's right, y'all. Listen to Samantha. She said, hello, mama and siblings. Do you know what I'm going to say? They do. If you are here, hit the like button. Go on and hit it. Hit the like button. Know what I'm saying? If you are not subscribed, go on and subscribe for mama. I choose to believe that you're already subscribed. So if you're not, sneakily crawl over there, undetected to the subscribe button and push it. And then mama will never have known that you were not subscribed before she said it. How about that, huh? Yes. Marilyn Sears, S. Griska, Debbie Caruso. Hey, boo. Let's see. At everyone. Okay. Mama is right. I want to send that through. Go through you. All right. Yes, if you are not subscribed, go on and hit the subscribe and become a member. If you are not already a member, go on and become a member. You know what I'm saying? Click the link at the top of the chat and it'll take you right there. You know what I'm saying? Pick a tier, any tier. Mama appreciate it. Yes, she do. Helps support the channel, keep it alive, keep mama here and not there, okay? Appreciate you so much. Love you all. Yes, Samantha. Yes. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Yes, honey. Steve Riley. Hey, boo. Debbie Caruso. Yes, that's right. Lolly 77. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Ooh, special K said, what you all drinking? What's everybody drinking? Let me know. Let us know. Beautiful wreck. Hey boo. Ooh, what you going to eat? What you going to eat? Tell mama what you going to go eat so mama can be jealous, honey. Big Mitch. They call me Big Mitch. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Ooh, hallelujah. Oh, yay. We got Joe. We got Joe Sears in the house, okay? We got Marilyn and we got Joe. Where's Marilyn at? Is Marilyn in here? Did I say Marilyn already? Thought I saw Marilyn. Didn't I see Marilyn? Yeah, there she is. Yes, Marilyn. We got Marilyn and Joe. We got the whole fam. Yes. GC, what's up, baby? Vitamin water and candy. I got the monster per use. So I won't be getting no sleep tonight, it seems. I'll be exhausted but can't sleep. Ain't that crazy? I'll be so tired from lack of sleep, but I drink these, which makes it hard for me to pass out. It's rough. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? Tonight we're gonna be listening to, Daryl get the news. He gonna get the bad news from Judge Darrell. She gonna tell him, you know what? You're not crazy. Daryl, it's okay. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. And with that being said, get your ass up underneath of this here prison. Because duh. That's why. Because duh. Share, hey boo. I seen you was on the thingy. I accidentally went live while ago. I thought it was set to unlisted, but it was set to public. And so I clicked it and there I was. It took me a minute to realize that it was still on there. And I'm on here watching Cinnamon Toast Ken while I set this up. And I accidentally went live. So some of y'all saw me. Some of y'all saw me just sitting here in the dark, watching Cinnamon Toast Ken just chilling. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like a mama do. Hey, Miss Santana. What's up, baby? Yes. Tony Marquise. What's up, baby pie? Would it be fair to say that if you don't know my name when you shot at me, or if my name was in all caps on that paperwork, that I'm innocent? Would it be fair to say? Ain't that something? Like, you shot at me without knowing what my name was. That ain't right. Hey, Loretta. What's up, baby? Yes, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed, honey. Maria McKenna. Hey, boo. Yes, honey. Turns out Daryl wasn't crazy. Go figure. What is he? I don't know. But he ain't crazy. At least not crazy enough to get up out of this. So ha, Daryl. Ha. Enjoy your cot. It's just for you. No one can take that away from you. See, look, that's one thing you'll always have. I mean, until your bunkmate come in and insist that he wants that bed and that you need to move just basically to throw his power around. Make you feel powerless. You know what I'm saying? Kayla, what's up, baby? Angela Mackey, hey, boo. All right. Now we're getting to it. Hit the like button. If you're in here already, hit the like button for mama. Let's see what the likes is looking like. Let's see what they likes. 35 likes. I'll go ahead and make it 36 myself. Go on, hit that like button for mama, please. Yes, please and thank you. It's the secret of denial. Please and thank you. Get you practically anything you want with a smile. Yes. Oh, that's the backyardigans, if you didn't know. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey, yes. This is a little bit uneven. Mama's OCD is gonna make her stretch this out. Mama likes to be in the center, you know what I'm saying? Yes, honey, yes. Yeah, mama's notifications don't be going out at what seems like at all now. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's changed so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't consent. I don't consent to you saying I'm not crazy. It ain't right. It ain't right. I just want to go to that place. You know, I just want help. Your Honor, I just want to be helped. I want to beat this. That was the funniest thing. One of the funniest things Daryl ever said. I want to beat this. You know what I'm saying? I want to show people that they too can beat the case. I mean, beat this illness is what I meant to say. You know? Oh, Daryl, you slay me, boo. You do. You do. Mm. Yes, honey, yes. Yes, honey, yes. Let's see. How are you? All right, y'all ready to hop on in here? I'm ready to hop on in here. They'll come in as they come in. Right, right. High five. Hit the like button for mama, please. Yes, please do. Please and thank you. Yes. What we looking at now? What we got? What we at? 42. All right. All right. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go and hit this here button and start this here thing up. Hey Jeanette, what's up, baby? Welcome, boo. I got the link to become a member at the top of the chat. Y'all see I still got this bar here up at the top here. It's the one from the other day, but it's still got 22 hours left on it. So I got 22 hours to get this here 10 mark. I need 10 new members. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me. Let me get it. Let me get it. Oh, thank you, Saucy Sam. Thank you, Boo. Saucy Sam has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Samantha. Everybody say thank you, Samantha. So sweet. So sweet. Yes. Lee Hamilton got one. Debbie C. Angela Mackey. Louise. And Sherry Wimpy. Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Yes. You are now members. Thanks to Samantha. To Saucy Sam. Hey, Irish girl. What's up, baby? Now that I think about it, let me go on and change my Cody thingy. Somebody in here was going to tell me how to set my... Well, I don't know if I want to keep it the same, though, forever, though. Actually, like, to change it. You know what I'm saying? To have it be changed and stuff. I'm setting my code, updating it. It's probably been 7 days since I did it last, so I gotta change it every 7 days. It is what it is, and it do what it do and stuff. So let's see. Go here. Yes, honey, yes. Minnie T, hey boo. Welcome to Mama's Live. Welcome to Mama's Live. Thanks again, Salsa Sam. Thank you. Thank you, honey pots. I'll go to this community tab. And we're gonna update this Discord link. Yes, honey. Gotta update that sucker. Gotta change it every 7 days and stuff. All right. All right. So if you're now a member, go to the community tab on Mama's channel and you'll see a few messages in there that are members only. And 2 of them are special. One of them is a Discord link It's a link to Mama's Discord. Okay, Mama's Discord server. Or you could communicate with your siblings in here, you know what I'm saying, when Mama is not live because, community matters and because Mama is unreliable. You can rely on that she gonna show up. You just can't rely on when. You know what I'm saying? Can't rely on when. You'll see her face every day, though. You can count on that, you know? Hey, Jesse. What's up, baby? Oh, and the other message that's in there is Mama's email. Mama got a members only email. It's just for my members. Can send me messages and such and who's and stuff. Great communication way of communication. Yes, indeed. When Mama does catch up. Oh, yes, honey. Mama is a truth teller to a fault, okay? Hey, so. What's up, baby? How you doing? Boo? Bluesy news. What's up? Y'all ready to hop on in here? 52 likes and 64 people in the chat. That's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see what's going on with this here Daryl. The look on his face as he finds out that he indeed is not crazy. What he's been hearing his whole life turns out not to be true. Hey, Elizabeth. What's up, baby? Hit the like for me. Hit the like button for me, Elizabeth. Don't hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button.
Go through the sentencing factors. Because all of these things I'm going to talk about relate to those factors, which in Wisconsin there are 3 primary factors: the seriousness of the offense, the need to protect the public, and the character and rehabilitative needs of the defendant.
Yes.
So I want to start sort of near the end of all of the remarks over the last couple of days, and that is with my thoughts on Mr. Brooks and his mental health. I'm not here to debate that you have had a history over time of intersecting with the mental health agencies. And that you may have in your history trauma, emotional pain, and things of that nature. I have read through not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 reports from experts, people who are well known in this field of what we call forensic psychology and psychiatry, individuals who have an expertise in evaluating a plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. Because I don't want there to be any doubt in my sentencing here today that I've considered that. But I also don't want there to be any doubt that somehow this trial was missing something. Because the fact is, Mr. Brooks entered a special plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect in the early summer, maybe late spring of this year. And this court ordered 3 court-ordered evaluations, and the state retained an expert to also review the issue. Whether the defense team at that point ever hired anyone, they are not required to disclose that. I don't know. But I have 4 well-known doctors who have written this court based upon the orders that were made, or one doctor being.
And that'd be messed up if they did try to get one, but then Daryl kicked them out, being a douche, and so they never. He didn't get to have those. I think he forgot about that part. Like, well, what if I need to have like some people come and verify that I'm nuts? Why What if I have to have somebody that's okay with saying that I'm insane? Am I gonna be able to coordinate that from the prison or no? Oh no, Daryl, you forgot that part, didn't you? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Linus Wallace, Daryl animations. They are hilarious. Is there any music playing over them? If there's no music playing over them, then I'll pull them up in here, and we can watch it. Watch at least one of them together. Let me know if they got music playing over them.
Retained.
Thank you, Amber Black. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Said Linus Wallace.
And these are reports that are thorough. One report is 24 pages. Another is more of a summary. It's 8 pages. Another is 26 pages. And then another is 12. And they look at the discovery information, so police reports, videographic evidence, things of that nature. They have access to any mental health related records from prior stays or things like that. They look at a history. They meet with Mr. Brooks. I've referenced this in the past when competency wasn't so
That little doll is so cute.
much
That's
raised by
hilarious.
any of the parties here, but during the trial, there was, as Attorney Opper wanted to make a record one day
That
of
hairline is
Mr.
killing me.
Brooks's competency. And I will restate what I stated at that point. I have absolutely no doubt that Mr. Brooks is competent. I'm obviously well versed in the legal standard, but that is not something that this court was frankly ever concerned about at any point in time. I know that his attorneys, when he had attorneys,
Oh.
never raised the issue.
Oh, I see. It's just like the audio from the stuff, but it's just he made animations. Oh, I don't want to steal his thingy though. Like, like this kind of stuff is like talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is talent. It's like his little animations and stuff. It's like Daryl. I don't want, if I put it on here, it's like I feel like it's taking away from his channel. Like, he's the source to get it from. Like, that's something else. Like that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna watch them all though. I'm gonna watch them all. I don't want to put them up there. Like, that's all. That looks like so much work. Like, I don't want to steal his little work. Put it on there and then, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll check in with him and see if he's okay with it, and then we can maybe watch him. Yeah. But that's like hard work. You know what I'm saying? That's not. Yeah, that's different. Ow. Oh shit! What just happened to my back, y'all? Like something just pulled. Mama's falling apart.
And it was really only after the trial began that issue was raised, I think, by the public based upon what they saw. But Attorney Opper, like myself, had the benefit of having reviewed each and every one of these examinations. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I think it's important because it goes also to Mr. Brooks's character, which is one of the things that this court must consider along with his rehabilitative
He ain't got no character.
needs. And I'm going to read parts of these evaluations so that you all understand the information that I have and why it is my opinion
Think so?
that mental health issues did not cause him to do what he did on November 21 of 2021, and frankly did not play a role. That's not to say that he wasn't diagnosed with something. I've referenced this previously, but that's an antisocial personality disorder. And this is what one of the reports has to say. They've looked at one doctor indicated that there was available evidence to sustain a diagnosis of cannabis abuse, intoxication, antisocial personality disorder, adjustment disorder with mixed disturbance of emotions and conduct. And the reports go on to describe what those things are and that they may qualify as an abnormal condition of the mind substantially affecting mental or emotional processes and thus.
Hey, Erica Fine. What's up, baby? What's going on, baby?
As a mental disease or defect as broadly defined by the Wisconsin jury instructions, and that's at least as to the adjustment disorder. Cannabis abuse or intoxication would not.
Yep, that was him.
The diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder, and this is what the doctor said, reflects converging support of an underlying characterological disorder versus a major mental illness. In Mr. Brooks's case, I would note his history of disregarding the rights of others.
Ain't it weird? Like that like just this weirdo really don't blink. Like like he'll watch once he blinks, he's also gonna move his head or something. Watch.
And conforming to society.
You know, every time I do that, it's like he knows what I'm gonna say. It's like he knows. It's like that's so weird. I was thinking about it. Watch, as soon as I push play, he's gonna fucking blink.
Norms, including in the forms of multiple acts of violence beginning in his youth, contacts with the criminal justice system, lack of remorse as indicated by being indifferent, rationalizing, etc. The doctor goes on that it's her understanding that
people use that stuff like as an excuse for everything these days, Samantha. As I said, the public was probably wondering what this human was. I know, right? I have bipolar disorder and have PTSD, and I have never wanted to run people over. Yeah, I have a innate fear of that even accidentally happening. The thud. They used to have nightmares. You first fall asleep and then you'll see something and it'll just jerk you out of your sleep. Mine is always like me hitting something, and so all of a sudden I close my eyes and go to sleep, and then I just instantly wake up. It was like I was in a car and then I hit something. It's something so, I don't know. I think because the car is so fucking big and heavy. You know what I mean? It's like a death machine. So crazy, so weird. Jeez, remember the thing they said about how people when they get hit by a car or a vehicle, that I forget, it's like the momentum thing or whatever. They said it in this trial. It was it pulls them right out of their shoes. It yanks them right out of their shoes. Their feet come right out of their shoes, which is so crazy because, if your shoelaces is tied and stuff, the idea that it would yank you out of your shoes. It sounds fucking crazy. I don't know. And he did it just 7 blocks of it. And leaning forward in the car, leaning towards the steering wheel like this, doing it. And now here he is, don't blink. You know what I'm saying? He extra crazy. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bookie Boo. Bookie Boo. Velocity.
Condition.
Yeah, that was the word, velocity. The velocity, Janine. My fellow Janine. Yes, honey. Oh, there was somebody else who popped up in here and I didn't catch. Erica Fine. That was it. Hey, Erica Fine. What's up, baby? Daryl diagnosed with douchebag affliction with a touch of bubble. With the touch of Bubba. With a touch of Bubba. He gonna have all the touch of Bubba that he could ever desire now. They can finally be together, No judgment. No judgment, Daryl. Just,
would not qualify as a mental disease or defect as defined by the
Jeanette.
applicable statute, which also specifies
Hey,
that mental
Jeanette.
disease or defect does not include an abnormality manifested only by repeated criminal or otherwise antisocial conduct. Goes on to talk about her opinion regarding criminal non-responsibility. And the examiner rendered an opinion to a reasonable degree of professional certainty that there was
Daryl. I wonder what's in his ears. You think his ears are clean or no? Unless somebody cleaned them when he got in there, then no. Oh, Xanadu. Look at you. Look at you, Daryl. You've been practicing for this your whole life. You finally did it. You finally hit your goal. You've been like in and out of jail. I know you was like, why they keep kicking me out, And you talked to your mama and you was like, Mama, why they don't want to keep me, They keep throwing me away, Mama. Mama. Dawn was like, well, just keep up what you're doing. I promise you, eventually it'll stick. And now here you are, forever and all eternity. High five. You did it, Daryl. It's probably the first time you ever succeeded at anything, huh? You finally landed in the prison forevers and always and eternities. Oh, yes, honey. Michelle. What's up, Michelle? Said they probably smell like his breath. Ooh, his ears. Oh, it's probably like goat cheese or something. Oh my God. Saucy Sam said, I have hit a deer before and that was bad enough. Jesus. Oh yeah. Coming from where I come from, that's what people will hit. Like deers will dart across the roads out in the country. So deers will dart across the fucking road out of nowhere. They will total your entire shit and then just run off in the woods like nothing happened. Like they will it's like they would run through your car to get to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus, like how it's more like the deer hit you than you hit the deer. Yeah, the deers in Maryland is on some other stuff, honey. They will fuck your shit up, honey. They'd be like the nerve of you. When I see kids on the sidewalk and stuff, I slow down. I know, right to nothing. And so if the kid is small enough and ain't holding somebody's hand, I come to a dead fucking halt and wait, because they know once you stop, they know why you stopped, and somebody will grab the kid, and then I'll proceed. Because I don't trust kids. Kids you're not supposed to trust them to know. You're supposed to expect for them to run right out in front of your car. That's how you're supposed to think. You're not supposed to expect for kids to be fucking geniuses. You're not expect kids to be, like disciplined. You don't know who raised these children. Like when you passing a kid on the street, you don't know who raised that child. It could be that child could have a daredevil mother and father. That child could possibly have it in their mind that they can get hit by a car and survive, and they like to jump out in front of cars just for fucking fun. Like you don't know what that kid is thinking. You just know it's too young for you to trust it. So you fucking wait till somebody controlling it. You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody might hit it, but I ain't gonna fucking hit it. It ain't gonna be me. I don't even want to be around a witness no shit like that. That's the kind of stuff that stay with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. So once again, my eyes get dry and itchy watching him. It's creepy. Yeah. Ain't it? He's like something that everyone's allergic to, of course, except for Jay Prince. Oh my God. There was not a lot of people in that live stream. I did a live stream, Daryl, Jay Prince. And it was like 3 hours long, and it was hilarious. Like it was, I was reacting to Jay Prince. And he was in a live stream with somebody, and they were asking him stuff about him being at court. It's fucking hilarious. It was not that many people in that live stream. So if you have not seen it, I would suggest that you go back and watch that shit, because it was hilarious. It was way too fucking hilarious. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, you do. Oh.
Not support for the defendant's special plea, that the facts at hand do not sustain a conclusion to a reasonable degree of professional certainty that because of symptoms of a mental disease or defect, Mr. Brooks was rendered to lack substantial capacity either to appreciate the wrongfulness of the alleged misconduct or conform his conduct to the requirements of the law at the time in question. In arriving at this opinion, the following considerations were significant to this examiner. While acknowledging Mr. Brooks' documented history of episodic contacts with mental health professionals beginning in adolescence, most of the time he has had such contacts or received mental health treatment when in custody. In effect, there is not a sustained, documented history of a diagnosed major mental illness for him predating the alleged offense or otherwise. Looked at a psychiatric review from April of 2010. At that point, the defendant was determined to have no medically determinable impairment on which to qualify for disability benefits. The consultant who conducted the review noted that Mr. Brooks' claimed mental illness was not, quote, well established, quote, that the statements that he made at that point were not deemed credible, they were inconsistent and not verified by treatment providers in the community.
Oh, Daryl.
Factor number 2, the defendant's history of violence beginning years predating the alleged offense is significant. He faced multiple prior domestic-related charges. He was not permitted in his mother's home because of the history of violence.
Cold-blooded.
To be sure, the magnitude and lethality of Mr. Brooks's violence in the commission of the alleged offenses is more severe than what was previously known. However, the defendant's history of a pattern of violent behavior, coupled with other aspects of his history, and this case strongly suggests that his mental state, which produced the alleged offenses, was most fundamentally formed and fueled by contributions of his underlying characterological dysfunction, anger, and rage.
Saucy Sam said, but his grandma has all these degrees, not just degrees, but degrees in psychologies, you know. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? She's like, I have, all these, I'm, trained, and, my degrees are in, basically judging other people, and, my grandson used to go to church. I'm going to tell you, if you're going to figure out somebody's fucking nuts, church seemed like it would stand out when you're in church. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when you walked in with him, did his hair catch on fire? Or you probably couldn't see it because it's only in the back of his head, right? Yeah. Did he start smoking or no? But she ain't noticed nothing. She ain't do nothing. The mom said the same thing. I've been dealing with mental illness but she said she's been dealing with mental illness for like 30 years. I think she was talking about Daryl though. Like, I think when his mom said, I have some knowledge on this. I've been dealing with, mental illness for like 30 years, like in the family or whatever. I think she's just talking about Daryl, like he's been crazy for 30 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he turned 8, he just was fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm talking about, Judge. Thank you, Saucy Sam. Thank you, Boo. And Mama do. I love you. Yes, you do. Hit the like button for Mama, please. Hit the like button for Mama, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Yes, indeed.
Born of his conflict with his girlfriend moments before the Christmas parade tragedy.
Yes.
The examiner considered Mr. Brooks's episodic endorsement of auditory hallucinations, including on clinical interview with the undersigned, meaning the examiner, and in a couple of recorded jail phone calls subsequent to his arrest. She said this: I am unaware of any objective corroboration that he presented, either in the hours leading up to or following the alleged offenses, as internally preoccupied or otherwise exhibiting signs of impaired reality, contact, or behavioral discontrol.
Don't your neck hurt, Daryl?
To the contrary, the defendant's conduct within hours of the onset and moments following the alleged misconduct was organized, controlled, and purposeful. Moreover, he demonstrated the motivation and capacity to take efforts to evade detection and try to flee the immediate area of the parade carnage. She went on, I have considered the seemingly inexplicable nature.
Oh, Jared, you said, is this live working? Yes, this live is working. I accidentally went live before I did this one. I was trying to set this one up and I clicked the button because I thought it was set to unlisted so that it could, so I wouldn't have to retype the stuff in. And so I pushed the button and then realized it was set to live. But it took me a minute to realize that I hadn't ended it yet. So y'all were just sitting there watching me just stare, watching Cinnamon Toast Ken while I set this up. And then I closed it and took it down. Sorry about that, Jared. Yes, this is the actual live. That was the accidental one. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that, booby. Sorry, boo. Sorry, boo. Hit the like button, please. Thank you.
And magnitude of the violence and mayhem wrought by the defendant's conduct on the day in question.
Right by it.
He has caused 6 deaths, dozens of injuries, and terrorized hundreds of parade participants and thousands of spectators.
Hey,
there is no indication in the extensive compilation of records and other information available that at the time of the alleged misconduct, he lacked substantial capacity to either control or conform his conduct to the requirements of the law, or that his reality contact capacity to appreciate wrongfulness was substantially impaired. In the context of rage born of his conflict and altercation with his former girlfriend, Turmoil, the defendant was disinclined to control his behavior or attend to its consequences. Notwithstanding the magnitude of the violence in this case, a mental disease or defect is not defined by the unnaturalness or enormity of the act. Moreover, temporary passion or frenzy prompted by revenge, hatred, jealousy, envy, or the like does not constitute a mental disease or defect.
I'm sorry. Hey, Darren.
She goes on to talk about the course of functioning of Mr. Brooks during the day leading up to the alleged offense. Does not suggest that he was behaviorally dysregulated or that his reality contact was impaired. Goes on to talk about what he did in the immediate aftermath of the parade, including fleeing the vicinity, making efforts to evade detection or responsibility, and other things. Went on to discuss other evidence, including the videographic evidence of the Ring doorbell and being on the porch where he sought to use the phone. He had apparently discarded a couple of small bags, later determined to contain marijuana.
Oh, thank you, Saucy Sam. Look, Saucy Sam gifted 5 memberships. That is a total of 10 so far. Let's see who got them. Elizabeth Morton got one. Dixie got one. Jules, Bob Kitten, And Lynn, everybody say, thank you, Saucy Sam. Thank you, Saucy Sam. Yes. Everybody say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Ain't she sweet? Ain't she sweet, Michelle? She's so sweet. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes. Awesome sauce. Hey, sirloin of beef. Hey, boo. Hit the like button for me. If you ain't hit the like button yet, please go on and do so. Hey, Anita. What's up, baby? Yeah, someone truly mentally ill who acted from the illness certainly wouldn't run and try and hide and disguise himself after the fact. Right, Minnie T? That is correct, honey. If he was mentally ill, he would just stand there and be like, interesting what I just did. But did I do that? Oh, Jay, what's up, baby? Oh, Jeanette. Oh, Jeanette gifted 5 memberships also. What? That is 15 total. Thank you, Jeanette. So sweet. Robin Meteki got one. Amanda Page. All Eyes on Me got one. Jersey Girl and Christine Robinson. Congratulations to everyone. Everybody say, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Yes, honey. That is 15. What? Oh, so sweet. I know that's usually a loving and caring's little thing that she like to do. Come in and give mama memberships and stuff. Be making it rain memberships. And look at y'all. Samantha and Jeanette was like, hey, watch this. I got it. Oh, Jeanette got a new job. She said, new job. Mama celebrating. Congratulations. Yes, honey. Boiler shot caller. Congratulations, Jeanette. Mama is very, 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 very muy proud of you. Yes, she is. She is. Can you tell? Because she is. Jared, since I've been moving and packing, I haven't been active. I know. You've been missing in action, honey pot. Let's see. It's expensive and so time consuming to be packing and relocating. Indeed it is. They say it's one of the most stressful things that you do in that humans can do is relocating from one place to another, like packing up and moving and then unpacking. It's like one of those stressful things. It's one of those things that people try to avoid. I think that's why I love the idea of getting rid of all of my stuff and just living like with nothing. Like it's like all I really need is a computer and a mattress. In all actuality, that's all that I really need. And I'd be happy because I do spend my time either in the bed or on my computer. So really, Thank you, Jared. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Oh, y'all so sweet tonight. Mama appreciate you. Yes. Yes, she do. Okay. She definitely do. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, Murphyville. What's up, baby? James Hector. What's up, James Hector? What's up, baby?
And presumably, this is the examiner again, he discarded items to evade responsibility for possessing them. Yes. By implication, such conduct strongly suggests his capacity to appreciate wrongfulness was then intact. When responding to law enforcement officials, he followed their commands. He lowered himself to the ground. We saw that on the
There it is.
recording of his arrest when he was taken into custody and detained. None of the behaviors nor verbal remarks at the time of the arrest suggest he was behaviorally dysregulated or that his reality contact was impaired.
What's up?
Following his arrest and being taken into custody, he engaged in an informal series of verbal exchanges with authorities. And none of his statements taken at face value suggest he was then actively psychotic or that his behavior controls were substantially impaired. She then goes on to talk about the Mirandized statements. This court personally watched every minute of that interaction with Detective Carpenter and Detective Stern, along with the one from the night before, which was at the hospital within hours.
Yeah.
And I would concur with the examiners.
Saucy Sam, so I haven't moved since I bought my house in 2001. LOL, but I would love to live in a van. I know. I was like, the other day I was driving. I was like on my way to work. It's probably yesterday, actually. Today's Friday. So yeah, it was yesterday morning when I was, not yesterday morning, but afternoon. You know, I worked in the second half of the day. But I was like, it's like, there's like this truck plate, like a RV, you know, sale place, you know, where they sell RVs or whatever. And like dealership, like an RV dealership. Like, and I'm like looking at it and I just be like, man, I should just go in there one day and just see if they'll let me check one out, like in person and stuff. You know what I mean? But then I always think, like, where would I park it though? I don't want the hassle of having to find somewhere to park and stuff. So it's weird. It's like if you know somebody with a house though, like say, check it out. Like what I think would be like perfect is if you know somebody who owns like a home with like land, you know, like not like a bunch of land, but just land, or you know what I'm saying? Or even better, if they own a house and they have land and there's like woods and trees like on land and stuff like that. You could if you could park your van there, like park like on their land or whatever and like pay them. You know, like, so then, you know, it's like income for them. You know what I'm saying? And you could just like pay them to like park your car there, like, you know, whenever. Not your car, but, you know, like, so that you have a place to sleep and stuff. Right? Don't that seem like that would be a really good idea? You know what I'm saying? But I just, that was the dream. Wanted to kind of travel, and be able to just kind of move around. But at the same time, I don't even want to go outside. So I really would just be viewing these places through windows, you know, which means I could have probably just watched it through my screen on my computer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, you gotta recognize who you are. But that was always the dream, to like live, to like go cross country in like an RV. Like that sounds like a retirement plan to me, like the perfect one or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Amstel, what's up, baby? Francine, what's up, boo? Yes, honey. Must be the truck driver in me. Oh, I know, right? Samantha was a truck driver, honey. She's driving their trucks. Could probably tell us some weird stories. I bet you got some funny stories to tell. I hear the truckers be having quite the adventures, you know. Thank you, Saucy Sam. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Uh-huh. For sure. Yeah, tiny house, Elizabeth. I was looking at those freight houses today. I was looking at those, you know, what are they called? They're made out of the backs of tractor-trailer truck crates or whatever. I was looking at some of those. I was like, oh, there's just one in Joshua Tree in California. It's like made out of, I think, like 4 or 5 of them. And that thing, the price on that thing, they price it for like $700,000 in Joshua Tree in the desert. Where if a flood happens, everything's just fucking mud. Yeah. I know it's the desert and you thinking flood, but nowadays, yes. Vegas was flooded. Ain't that crazy? The fuck? It ain't even supposed to be no rain in Vegas. And they flooded. We living in the end of times, y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed. Things that aren't supposed to be happening in places are happening in places. You know what I'm saying? Saucy Sam said, become a truck driver. I got paid to travel North America. And yes, I do have stories. Yeah, nah, I couldn't drive no truck. I'd be too scared. You hit somebody with one of them things and it's done. And they charge you. So yeah, nah, bro. Nah. It's like they have an expectation of you to drive well, you know? I drive well, but that's because I can see everything around me. I can't see what's in the back of me in a tractor trailer truck. Okay. I already hate switching lanes, even in my little car. So no, absolutely not. I'm not built for that life. You know what I'm saying? Oh. But I would like to hear some stories, though. I know they would be good. Thank you, Samantha. Mama, appreciate ya. Mama, love you. Yes, you do. Yes.
Conclusions that the content of his initial statements to authorities included multiple efforts to deceive or mislead. He changed his story multiple times, including he initially denied being in Waukesha the prior Saturday. He initially asserted he traveled to Waukesha on the day in question in a tan Kia with a friend. He initially asserted his mother did not own a vehicle, though later acknowledged as much, and that he used it from time to time. Other changes in his story over the course of his statements and the nature of them further suggest that he was making active attempts to evade detection or responsibility.
Dennis?
By implication, such behavior strongly suggests that his reality contact.
It's a fifth wheeler. Is that thing that kind of looks like a car and they be like lights underneath of them? It looks like a car, but it don't got no top. And it be on the road though. Fifth, is there 5 wheels on that thing? Or 3? I think that's 3 wheels, I think, on that thing, ain't it? It's like 2 in the front, 1 in the back or something. What the fuck is a fifth wheeler? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, yeah, he lied about everything. A camper. Oh, campers are cute. I would like to get a one of those. Yeah, it's like a camper van. Yeah, a camper van, right? It's like it looks like almost like a work van, but it's like bigger and taller. I love those. Like I would like to have one of those. Now I could really live in that. Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look it up and see if that's what a fifth wheeler is.
Was then
I think that's
intact.
what that must be. I don't know what else it would be.
When he was shown photographs of driving in the SUV into the parade route, he indicated it was not him. And this is again the examiner. With the police. She's noting the police contact. It was not until Mr. Brooks was in the booking area of the Waukesha County Jail that he displayed some emotion. And this was
a fifth wheeler is a RV. It's a RV, but you hook it to the back of your car, of a truck. Okay, so it's like a RV. Yeah, those are probably a better way to go, because if it breaks down, like if you have like an actual RV and the motor thing breaks down, your house is in the shop. You know what I'm saying? But if you get that, then if your car breaks, like if the motor in your car breaks down, you just park that thing somewhere and you get the car fixed. You know what I'm saying? And so you can still live in your thingy while it's getting fixed. That's what I was thinking. What's that thing I was talking about? It was like a car. It looks like a little car. It looks like a dirt, like not a dirt bike. It's like a car, but it looks like a dirt bike or something like that. And people be driving around in them. I don't know what those things are called. It looks like a little sports thing. What's that thing called? Somebody tell me if y'all know. It's like a little sporty thing looking like thing. That's what I thought you was talking about. Yeah, those are really cool though. Yeah, I like these. Yeah, I'm looking at them. They're like RVs, but without the trucky part. Whatever you use to pull it, you just hook it onto a truck and pull it around. Yeah, that's good because then also you can leave it places. You can drop it off or whatever, and then you can drive around without burning so much gas. From all that pulling that heavy thing just around town when you travel. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Slingshot. Yep, that's what it's called. The thing I was thinking is called a slingshot. Thank you, Kevin. That's what it's called. It's a slingshot. Alma, what in the world? Oh.
Was to, I believe, Detective Stern, where he said, "I didn't mean to kill nobody." Such a remark.
Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. I seen it. I looked it up. I didn't know there was five. It was one, two, three. Probably one, two, two, three. It's like sets of two on each side, and then I guess one in the front or something. Where's that fifth one at? I don't know. I don't know where that. Let me see where the fifth tire
indicates
is.
an awareness of the consequences of his actions and runs counter to a conclusion of an exculpatory mental disease or defect. There's other criteria or other factors. I'm not going to read them all. That was probably one of the more comprehensive explanations of why that examiner did not conclude that there was support for the special plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. All four examiners shared similar observations. Certainly their conclusions were that there was not support for the special plea.
I only see four wheels. Where's the fifth wheel? Anybody know?
One examiner talked about, again, conduct after driving through the parade, abandoning the vehicle used in the act, altering his appearance by removing his outer layer of clothing, altering how he was wearing his hair,
try to put it up in a man
further
bun.
efforts to leave the scene by securing transportation via a ride-sharing application.
He was like, excuse me.
This particular examiner went on to say, while he essentially, meaning Mr. Brooks, disclaimed any memory of those actions and could therefore not explain them, such behaviors strongly suggest an awareness of wrongdoing and a desire to avoid detection. Another examiner had very similar things: antisocial personality disorder with borderline features, talked about the cannabis use disorder and full remission in a controlled environment. What's interesting about this particular report is the description of an antisocial personality disorder. The DSM-5 defines antisocial personality disorder as a pervasive pattern of disregard for a violation of the rights of others occurring since age 15 years, as indicated by three or more of the following: failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors, as indicated by repeated performing acts that are grounds for arrest. 2, deceitfulness, as indicated.
Samantha said, there is no fifth wheel, silly. It's called that because of how it hooks up. But there's no fifth. Why is it called? But you said because of how it hooks up? That's just making my brain move more. Samantha, now you're making my brain, like my brain's trying to find the answer to that, and my brain's not gonna be able to find it. And so then I'm gonna be a lost soul until I figure it out. Oh my God. Felicia said, oh my God, you had me dying laughing when you said the system didn't even know where where you were. What? The system didn't know where you were. When did I say that? Did I say that? What was I talking about? Mama says a lot of things, and stuff pops into Mama's head and comes out of her face. So sometimes she don't remember the things that she say. You know. But whatever it was, I'm glad you thought it was funny. Thank you. Mm. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Thanks for trying to make Mama understand, but Mama still don't. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your effort. Felicia Jones. Thank you, boo. Thank you, honey pots. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. So sweet. Yes. Mm. Oh, let's see. I saw. Oh, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. What's up, baby? Let's see. GC. The truck has 4 wheels, and then the trailer. The trailer is the 5th. Like the thing that it drives on the back of. Like the trailer. The trailer is the back of the pickup truck, right? That's called a trailer, right? So, okay, I got you. So it's like that in itself is like a wheel. It's working like a wheel. Okay, that makes sense. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like it would be like 8. You know? Because the cars got the vehicles got 4 as well. But you know, I mean, I get it, I guess. I understand, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Well, I understand. Put it to you like that. I understand. Hey, Rosie. How you doing, baby? It's a big metal desk in the bed of the truck. Of the pickup truck that acts as a trailer hitch. Okay. Is it? I thought it would hook to the back of the truck, like that little thing on the back of the truck. No? It's like in the actual. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I have seen that before. Interesting.
Indicated by repeated lying, use of aliases, or conning others for personal profit or pleasure.
It's
3,
mind-boggling.
impulsivity or failure
Felicia,
to
it's mind-boggling.
plan ahead. 4, irritability and aggressiveness as indicated by repeated physical fights or assaults. 5, reckless disregard for safety of self and others.
I'm kind of proud of Daryl. Look how quiet he is. He's glitching. I'm pretty sure he's glitching. This is a glitch in the Matrix. Either that or he's like holding in a turtle head. You know, like he got a turtle head peeking out and he's scared if he speaks it's gonna come out some more. So he's just like Daryl gotta take a shit, is what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm getting at.
6, consistent irresponsibility.
Hit the like button for Mama, please. Please and thank you. Yes.
As indicated by repeated failure to sustain consistent work behavior or honor financial obligations. 7, lack of remorse as indicated by being indifferent to or rationalizing having hurt, mistreated, or stolen from another. In addition, the individual is at least 18 years old and there's evidence of a conduct disorder prior to the age of 15. This examiner noted Mr. Brooks meets nearly all of the symptoms described above because he has exhibited a long-term maladaptive pattern of behavior involving a disregard for and violation of the rights of others, beginning in childhood and continuing through adult life. The borderline features reflect a general inability to sustain healthy relationships with others, including his domestically violent relationship with victim PPP. That examiner goes on.
This might be while this is happening, like while she's talking, Daryl's probably coming to the conclusion of that thing I told you that he didn't know at first, and then he figured out. After they found him guilty, Daryl figured out that the judge was going to be the one to pick his punishment. While she's talking, this might be the moment when it's clicking. Wait, why is she saying all of this stuff? Why is she? What's her reason for reiterating all these things? And then he realizes this is like an evaluation. Wait. Is she evaluating me? Oh my God. She about to pick my punishment. I talked so much shit. Oh my God. I done fucked up now. Yes, Daryl. Yes, you did. You definitely did. No getting out of it. Hey, Renee. What's up, boo? What's going on, Hammerfo? What's up, baby? I know. You think, Hammerfo said, you think maybe at the end they put shock restraints on him? You know, Hammerfo, I like to think so. That's what I like to believe, you know? It brings me peace and laughter.
On with further analysis and conclusions,
Hey,
again finding that there is not support. The last examiner again made similar conclusions, also diagnosing Mr. Brooks with an antisocial personality disorder.
Damn.
Why is that important?
Yeah, why is it important? Tell him.
There is no doubt that in our criminal justice system today, we face a crisis.
I know she's probably shocked herself that he's just, shut the fuck up like this. Like, yeah. She's probably like, what is going on with you, Daryl? You okay? But she don't want to stop and ask, because then it's like, fuck, is this weird? Why is he being so quiet? There's no muzzle on him. I mean, there should be, but there ain't. Hey, Greg, what's up, baby? I don't consent to being late. Well, you are. You're behind, but not by that far. Bars.
Of the mentally ill intersecting in our courts.
Yes, be intersecting, they do.
In the last year and a half alone, this court has ordered many competency evaluations, presided over a number of contested competency hearings.
Hit the like button.
And ordered many, many evaluations for the special plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. And the bottom line is, for this court, Mr. Brooks does not present as a person who is either not competent or not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
Sorcerer.
It is frankly heartbreaking to see those individuals who truly suffer from schizophrenia, for example, intersect in our criminal justice system. Sometimes they do unspeakable things. They hurt other people. I'm thinking of one such gentleman who was so schizophrenic and out of control. He couldn't even be kept in the courtroom. He was too loud. He clearly, if you've ever been in the room with someone who is suffering from auditory...
Who's frozen? I'm not frozen. Alma. I'm not frozen, boo. What's going on with you? Is mama frozen or something? Or am I just not moving? I ain't frozen. I do the mannequin challenge sometimes, where I just get in a position I get stuck. So it might look like I'm frozen. But I'm not frozen, boo. That be making me paranoid, though. When somebody say I'm frozen, I be like, oh, God, is something wrong with my... with my live stream. Let me play it on my phone so that I can kind of monitor myself. Let me monitor myself, make sure everything's moving along okay. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's all moving along okay. Oh, you got me. You got me, Alma. You had me going. Yes, you did. Oh, Samantha said he's saving all his energy, for when they mention Eric. I know that's right. I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to get Daryl to just jump out of his skin and just act his most ridiculous. Say something very nice about Erica. Not just talk about Erica, but say something nice about say Erica is very, very smart. Erica is very, very capable. Like say something that speaks to the potential of Erica. And Daryl's head will just pop. It's a surefire way to do it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Yes, Samantha. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, you do. Uh-huh. So have you been watching Judge Darrell's new trial about the eye drop killer? No, I haven't. I sat down and I was trying to look at it one day and I think I just got distracted and then I never got back to it. Mama got brain like freeze or something. Y'all want to like react to it like tomorrow? You want to do a live stream on that trial tomorrow? Put a one in the chat if you up for that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Is that real? What the hell is that? What does that say? Lorenzo Reynolds? Telling me and telling me about what in the world? Is that real? Lorenzo, what the fuck is that? Is that a real Lorenzo? Lorenzo, what the hell is that? Holy shit! Holy shit! What in the entire world? That's not real. Is that real? That says 400, doesn't it? Does that say 400? Oh my God, Lorenzo. 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 What the fuck, Lorenzo? Lorenzo. Oh my God. Holy shit. Why? I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. What the fuck? Is that pesos? It don't even fucking matter. That bitch is red. Whatever it is, it's in red. So if it ain't 100, it's over 100. That reds automatically are 100. Like they still translate. And that's an American dollar symbol. That's what that looked like to me. Am I mistaken? Oh my God. I'm not, y'all know how I get. I'm not going to be able to, oh yeah. Yeah. Here's Cash App that next time. I know that's right. Cash App that next time, honey. Yes. Mama, appreciate you, boo. Yes, honey. Yes. I'll call it out on the stream. You can Cash App that next time you're going to do something like that. Yes, honey. Holy shit. Y'all know what happens when this happens. Mama has a hard time moving on. Like that's it's how mama's brain works. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That shit is crazy. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you. Thank you. You know, shit. Thank you. Fuck. My brain broke. I think you broke my brain. Thank you, honey pot. Oh my gosh, Lorenzo Reynolds. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be so hard to move on from that. It is. It's gonna I know. Oh my, I was just thinking the same thing. He's not even a member. You're not even a member. Go and click that link at the top of the chat. Become a unicorn. You know what I'm saying? Become a unicorn member, Lorenzo. Thank you, boo. Yes. Jesus, just came in, dropped it, and disappeared. No, he left a message. I saw a message in here before that. He said, I'm not shit, but I don't consent to you telling me that yet. I'm in my Brooks voice. Oh, I'm not shit, but I don't consent to you telling me that. I don't consent to you telling me that yet. Jesus. Oh, no. Fuck. I heard there's people who like hop in people's live streams and just go blessing. I heard that was a thing. I think that might be what just happened. I think, it was just hovering over Mama's chat and just popped in and was like, blessing. And now Mama's brain is broke. That broke my brain in half. Okay, let's keep going. We got to keep going. Mama's gonna get stuck in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Or visual hallucinations. It is not something you easily forget. It makes an impression, even on someone like myself who's not an MD or a doctorate level psychologist. I've been in the room with an individual who was, when I did defense work, and he was accused of killing someone near and dear to him. It's a very, very different presentation. It's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching. Do the mentally ill sometimes commit atrocious crimes? They do. This is not one of those situations. We've heard Mr. Brooks's family talk about mental illness and bipolar. In addition, before I get to that, I've also had, over my 11 years on the bench, of coming face to face with evil on occasion.
Jesus.
There are many times,
She called you evil, Daryl.
good people do bad things.
Daryl, she called you evil. You ain't gonna say nothing? He quiet as a mouse. Oh my God. How funny is it though? I forgot about this. I think this is why somebody said it earlier. He's only gonna start fucking talking when she says something nice about Erica. She had so much courage, Erica came in. She was so courageous, And Daryl was like, fuck that. Hey, no, I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this. You talking nice about her. She sat there and said all this shit about you. And you ain't say nothing. As soon as she come in here and say, Erica's shoes were nice. And you like, fuck you. Like, Daryl, you know what? That was way too easy,
But there are times when evil people do bad things. There is no medication or treatment for a heart that is bent on evil.
Damn.
Child trauma, bipolar, indifference, physical abuse of a child, or even childhood trauma did not cause Daryl Brooks to commit the acts for which he will be sentenced here today. It is very clear to this court that he understands the difference between right and wrong, and that he simply chooses to ignore his conscience. He is fueled by anger and rage. Some people, unfortunately, choose a path of evil.
Yep.
And I think, Mr. Brooks, you are one of those such persons.
Look, still saying nothing.
As a mom,
just
my
quiet.
heart breaks for your family.
Damn.
For your mom and for your grandmother.
And look. My heart, that's automatically should have set him off, but nothing. Look. I mean, I feel bad for your mama and your grandma too. Still nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing, Daryl? Damn. Ain't that so? Oh my God.
The son that she raised, the grandson that your grandmother knew, the hopes and dreams they had for your life.
Shonda, what's up, baby?
And I think it's perhaps far easier for them to blame a mental illness than to perhaps come to grips
Cecilia
with their son did very, very bad things due to very bad motivations.
Yep.
One of the things ultimately that will happen when you are in prison, sir, is that the Department of Corrections, they are statutorily responsible for your care and your well-being, including your mental health. I do not have any authority to dictate to them where you go or how they treat you. That is far different than when there is support for a plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect, because then the court has available what is called treatment facilities and a commitment to such a treatment facility. That is something that is simply not on the table. And again, 4 evaluations, not even my own assessment, but 4 evaluations from licensed professionals.
I don't think he's trying to intimidate her right now. This ain't his look of intimidation. This is his look of intimidation. That's his look of intimidation. That's what he do. Yes. So no, I think somebody else said it. They said I think he's just trying to. Yeah, there he goes. GC said I think he's being quiet so he can say he doesn't understand. That's what I think it is. He's doing. That's why he's making this face the whole time. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, what was that? All you said? We're gonna let her talk for 2 hours and then be like, I didn't understand what you said. Could you repeat that, please? Like, hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Repeating that shit. Get your ass up underneath this here prison. Hey, Crystal. What's up, baby? What's up, baby pie? Joe Thomas said, someone tell Daryl to get a heater for his bipolar. Ha, ha, ha. I know that's right. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. You get it? Polar? Like a polar bear? You know, like the South Pole or the North Pole. You get it? Polar? You know? A heater? You get it? You get it? You got it. Okay. I like that joke. Joe Thomas, mama do like a good joke. Yes, she do. High five. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Say otherwise. Even in the face of your family saying that, and even in the face of you claiming that.
In the face of.
I'm not even here to say that some of those things can't coexist and you might not have some of your own mental health issues, whether it be bipolar, childhood trauma, or things of that nature.
Yep.
But the bottom line is none of that caused you to do what you did on November 21 of 2021.
Nope.
I want to next turn to the trial in this case.
No, to the no, no, no.
I think it's important
to the no.
that the sentence here today focuses on your conduct on November 21 of 2021 and the moments leading.
Hit the like button for mama, please. Yes, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bev. What's up, Bev? What up, baby? Lolly77. Hello, my booze. How are yous? Yes.
Up to
Hell no.
that tragic
To the
and
no,
fateful
no, no.
decision of yours to
Hell
drive
to the
through
no.
the Waukesha Christmas parade. And of course, the moments after. I, of course, through my sentencing remarks and ultimately what I do here today, I can't answer all of the questions. I can't address all of the issues, including the why. Perhaps the one question that will remain unanswered. Why? Why did you barrel down
Why though? But for
Whitewater Avenue? Why did you not stop? Why did you keep going?
Why you smell like that?
Many of us in this courtroom sat through the entire trial.
Why, Daryl?
And what we learned is that very early on in the afternoon of November 21, starting at around 1 p.m., the police got ready for the parade. The staging area was set up, and that was all along White Rock Avenue. Signs were put in place. Ultimately, barricades were put up at a number of locations on Main Street and surrounding that. We know, because we heard from Sergeant Warner about what he had done, and he had, right before the start of the parade, had driven down the parade route. It was on his shoulders, his responsibility to make sure everything was safe and in order. What's important about that staging area, sir, is we know that is where the altercation with Erica Patterson really came to a head. We all watched that video, multiple videos. And we know that even before that, you appeared angry and upset. Two individuals testified about you being at that mobile gas station, how you turned the wrong way down a one-way street, waved your hands in the air, rolled down your window, either exchanged gestures or words with one of the drivers.
Yep.
Perhaps 30 minutes or so before the start of the parade, maybe an hour or so before you drove down the parade route. But what's important is the signage. Even you, at one point, I believe when you were talking with Detective Carpenter, noted, it was my words, my assessment. It was clear something was going on. I think what you said was a lot of shit was blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
You'd driven past those signs on the staging area.
Hey, Judge cursing.
The fact remains they were there, sir. And the fact remains is you told Detective Carpenter that.
Supersonic.
We then heard from...
Here we go. Erica.
The witnesses related to Miss Patterson. We heard from Corey Runkle. We heard from Erica Patterson herself.
Here we go. Uh-oh. She about to say them words. Don't say it, Judge. Don't say it. Don't say it. You're going to unleash the beast. Okay, say it.
My impression, based upon Erica Patterson's testimony, who, by the way, she showed grace and dignity.
There it is.
Facing you, the man who clearly has no regard for her as a mother of one of your children, as someone you had a domestic partnership with and a relationship with at one point.
That's not true.
We know, and I would say this goes to your character, what was shown through that altercation and going up the hill, following her, slapping her. You know, the rules don't matter to you. not the rules of the road, not the rules established by court orders,
Uh-huh.
not the rules even of decorum and decency. And I'll get to this more fully when I talk about your character. And I know you went hard at Attorney Opper for her bringing these things up, but those are legitimate, lawful sentencing considerations. And when I get to that point, I'll tell you the case law that supports that. Your character, even your pending cases.
I don't need no case law.
We know at the time of all of this, right, you were out on bond for 2 felony cases, one involving a handgun, one involving the same vehicle and Erica Patterson, and one involving ultimately intimidation of.
Hey, Samantha, you in here? You got candy? I ain't got no candy, girl. I need something sweet, bad. Just started thinking about some ropes. I didn't go to the store or anything today. I ain't got no ropes, girl. Damn. Fuck. I need some candy. I'm trying to think to myself, is there something sweet in there? I don't know. Maybe some ice cream, maybe.
Ms. Patterson. We know that on November 20th, and she was very contrite about this. She told you where she was. She invited you out there. And that you had contact with her on the 20th. There was some physical.
Contact with her on the 20th.
Mr. Brooks, this is my time. You need to not
right.
interrupt.
Shut up.
The charge was dropped.
Mr. Brooks,
The state
you need to stop.
said specifically, wrote you, Your Honor, and said that they know it was no incident that day.
Mr.
And
Brooks,
now you want to sit up here.
do not interrupt me
you-
or you will be removed to the other
and now you
courtroom.
want to sit up here
Stop.
and try to
now.
add something in that you know for a fact never even happened. You want to sit up here
Mr.
and talk
Brooks,
about
every
who
time-
has grace and all this. You talking about someone with 5 kids that don't have custody.
You need to stop
None of
right
them.
now or you will be removed.
Remove me then.
Remove me
All right?
then.
He will be removed. He cannot simply stay
I don't
quiet
consent
when
to
this
being
court talks.
sentenced anyway. I don't consent to this. Just like I told you, I don't know the.
He'll be in recess until he's
I don't
removed
even
to the other
understand
courtroom.
the true nature and cause.
Oh, no, I got ice cream here. I got some ice cream. I wanted some candy, though. I was wanting some candy. Murphyville. Ooh, ew, chocolate Twizzlers. Ugh. I want some rainbow ropes. Like me and my Samantha get. It's our favorite candy. It's good candy. It's the perfect candy is what it is. You know. Oh, the rainbow sweet tart ropes. Delicioso. She must have went to bed. My Samantha's gone to bed. She tired, poo. Sleepy poo. Oh, Daryl. Daryl, don't be like this. Don't be like this, Daryl.
Be seated. I need to first
Look at you. What you done did.
confirm that Mr. Brooks is able
He
to
was
hear and
doing
see
so
the
good
court.
there.
We do have the audio and visual on. If someone, I can see on the screen there is
Bob,
head
Bob.
set on the table should he choose,
Bob,
but I
Bob.
have confirmation
Bob,
that the
Marie.
audio and visual are working in the other courtroom. Before I continue, of course, Mr. Brooks does have a right to be present for his sentencing. He's been present all along today up until his disruption. It was very clear to this court that he had absolutely no intention of stopping his tirade. I think there's really no other way to describe it. And this court needs to go through its remarks uninterrupted.
Yes, Debbie.
And given the history in this
That's
case,
the happiness.
which is
of the
well
ropes.
documented, of his disruptions and inability or unwillingness to follow the very simple rules of decorum and courtesy, which include not interrupting the court, I felt it important under Illinois versus Allen to remove him from the courtroom.
Daryl,
That is, of course, one of the options, and we have the benefit of the wonderful technology here in this courtroom and the adjoining courtroom, which I believe is the equivalent of.
Let's see. You'll speed it up. Oh no, that ain't it. I thought I had this up a little higher. No. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. We're gonna do the speed it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Of being present, what I have referred to at times during this trial as the functional equivalent of being present in this very courtroom. But it is important that I go through this without interruption to make the record that I need.
Oh, there you are, Samantha. Were you like eating or something? Did you hear? I was like, Mama started craving ropes. I was like, Samantha. Samantha, I wish I had me some ropes right now. Thought you went to bed. Oh, man. I want something sweet. I want something sweet so bad right now. I think it's because I've been drinking this water. You know, I'm so used to having a bunch of sugar, you know, like this Monster. It's like full of sugar, like just like a shit ton. It's, you know, when you have like that kind of sugar, but it's just like a, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, and I ate right before I got on the live stream, so I'm not hungry. But like this water, it's like it's making me feel dry, and so all I feel like, I just feel like I want something sweet. Oh yes, honey. Hey, bleepers. Bleepers. Yes, Samantha. He's worn out from his Erica tantrum. I know. He just wore himself out. He's hopeless. This is what he looks like when he gives up hope. Yeah. His hope is gone. How much of it? All of it. All his hope is gone. Okay. He lost all his hope and he can't get it back 'cause he is a douche. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, boo. A mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Yas. I'm gonna tell my son to get me some ice cream. I want something sweet. Let's see.
To make. I'm going to backtrack. No, you're not muted, sir. You're going to listen to me, and you're not going to interrupt.
Good luck with that,
So
Judge.
I want to.
Trying to call my son.
I don't want to call it a tangent, but I'm looking for a note that I made.
Like that note, Shonda? Right.
Then you need to pledge to this court, sir, that you will not interrupt me despite what you may not like me saying. Can you do that?
Oh, yes. Throw me some ropes through the Ethernets. Throw it into Beyonce's internet and I'm going to catch it. Oh, gosh. It would be so nice right now. I need to start planning ahead. I never plan ahead, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a live in the moment kind of heifer, you know. I'm that type of chick. I had a phone call. Oh, you had a phone call. Okay. Yeah, I thought you went off to bed, honey. Thought you traveled off to the sleepy land, honey. Yas, honey, yas. Got one more bag left. You know what I'm gonna do? You know how I got onto those things? My son had I think it was my last birthday. My son had got me. That was one of the things he got me. He had ordered me a box of those things, like a box with a bunch of packs of those things in them. And that was how I got addicted to them. Like, it was like this big old case. I think I'm gonna order me that. They order me a case of those things. Because every time I go to the store, I'm spending like $3 on a pack. Every time I go over there. So, and I'm eating them probably damn near every day. So I think that would be smart. If I just buy a case or something, you know what I'm saying? But then again, if I buy a case, I'm going to eat them faster and I'm going to go through them quicker. As opposed to when I buy them a pack at a time. Maybe I could get them and then I could make my son hold them for me. And then he just disperse them to me, so I can only have one at least in a day. I can already see me harassing him for it. Give me another one. They're mine. Why do I have to beg you for my own candy? Ooh. That's what would happen. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Mama wants some candy. Uh-huh. Jeez, there's got to be something sweet in there. I think.
All right, he's not making that pledge, and under Illinois versus Allen, unless he makes that pledge, he's not coming back into this courtroom.
She told you. She told you, Daryl.
You are not. All right, clearly he's going to keep repeating that statement, so I have muted him at this point. It was my hope that he would honor the simple rule of courtesy and decorum that he show respect to this court, to these proceedings, and not interrupt and talk over me, but that clearly is something he is unwilling or unable to do. I'll find my note that I wrote later.
I've heard weird things about those primes.
It had to do with, frankly, what this court has observed as a pattern with Mr. Brooks, and that is when testimony or statements by the court or statements by the prosecution team become unfavorable to him, he lashes out and he disrupts. And that has been borne out time after time after time during this.
See, Elizabeth Morton said, how do I put a picture on my profile? Go into your, let's see. You go onto your main page on your YouTube, right? And then you're going to go to, there's something, it says, it'll say customize channel. There's a button then that says customize channel. It says customize channel, and then one that says manage videos. The one that says customize channel. Actually, no, you don't even got to go that far. Actually, if you're just on your main page, if you hover over that, like on yours, it would be that E with the, the little thing that's there. If you hover over it, a little camera picture will show up. You click on that, and that's how you add a picture. So just go to your main page, like your own main page. Not where you are seeing other people's videos, but where you see just your channel. And just hover over the little icon that's yours, which is the red E or whatever, orange E. And you'll see a little picture thing on there. If you click on that, you hover right in the center. Actually, you just hover anywhere on it, you'll see the little picture. You click on it, and then that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Hopefully that was helpful, Elizabeth. I hope that I was helpful.
So let me go through and pick up where I left off about the trial. I'm not going to go through everything in detail, but I think it's important that I set the stage, right, and the basis for my sentencing. One of the things that I did note regarding Erica Patterson's testimony, because frankly, I wasn't sure where Mr. Brooks was going to go with his own defense, based on some of the remarks he made during his opening statement, which was actually later.
Hit the like button for me, please. Please and thank you. Okay? Please and thank you. It's the secret of denial. Please and thank you. You're welcome, Elizabeth. I hope that it works. I hope it works for you. I hope so.
But I guess I'll go back to my review of his
I'll know if it does.
Interview and some of the things that he tried to say. And at least it became apparent ultimately with the way he cross-examined witnesses. I wasn't sure if he would claim perhaps someone else was in the vehicle, he was afraid of police, the tinting of the windows, some of those things. Here's where it frankly doesn't matter. Okay, Erica Patterson provided key testimony in this regard, that there was no one else in the vehicle with Mr. Brooks. And I'm aware that he wants to come back, but until he writes me a pledge that he will not interrupt me under Illinois versus Allen, he is not coming back in this courtroom. He has forfeited his right to be present during my remarks. And unless he makes that pledge to me in writing,
Google
he's
user.
not coming back in.
What's up, baby? What's going on, honey pot? A Google user. Yes.
One of the things I tried to do in my prepreration, and let me tell you, I reviewed all of my notes from this trial. I have I think 9 notepads.
Yeah.
I looked at just a couple of exhibits, but primarily the map, Exhibit 15. I really wanted to determine for myself how long this carnage took. We know the distance, right? From at least where he entered. And you know what, Madam Clerk? Put my screen up, will you?
Sure. Let me see. Is there a video conference?
I'm going to put Exhibit 15 up because I think it's worth doing that. All right. We know he entered from White Rock, where the first star is on the right side, where it says Fleet 1, unmarked sedan and marked SUV. And that's where Detective Casey was. And so we know he goes 1, 2, 3 blocks before striking anyone. And then it's really about 5 blocks of what can only be described as chaos and carnage.
Yes, honey. Carnage.
We know we have, from the evidence and the testimony, 2 different speed calculations. One from Bosco's, that was the surveillance footage, between 33 and 34.5 miles per hour. And then we have one farther down from the footage from Curry Insurance, where it was an average 32 miles per hour. Now, I acknowledge math is not my strong suit.
Hey,
I did
Sherry.
not do a calculation. But I don't think it took very long
Nope.
for all of this to happen. I think it was a matter of minutes. I think 5 minutes would even be far too long. It's probably 3, maybe. And it was somewhat hard to gauge during the trial because of how the state presented. And I don't mean this as a criticism, but they were very meticulous in showing video, breaking it down, showing it at half speed, sometimes 30% speed, to really get an understanding of what was happening.
Yep.
And at no point did anyone ever tell me or tell the jury how long this took. But even though it took just a couple of minutes, there were so many opportunities for Mr. Brooks to simply stop, turn around,
Yep.
turn down other streets before he ever crossed Barstow Avenue. And what we know is that at 4:37, Detective Tom Casey had the first police encounter with Daryl Brooks. Came face to face, Detective Casey at the hood of the car, coming eye to eye. That SUV brushed past him. And here's the thing. Detective Casey said he wasn't going very fast. To me, that tells me he had ample time to reflect about what he was about to do. If you look on that map, it's not a pledge, he's not coming in.
Ah.
When you come down White Rock, you can take a hard left on East Main Street. You can take what I call a soft left. I believe it's Pleasant Street. And Detective Casey, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I can't see it on the map. Frankly, you can turn around at any point in time on White Rock Avenue.
Yep.
But instead, and I think if you all try to picture this, as difficult as it may be, there's squads with lights, there's barricades. I know I read in the other act's motion that Mr. Brooks claimed at one point he was having a panic attack, and he, again, maybe I think he was going to claim at some point he was afraid of police. Why drive toward them?
Yep.
Why take that right-hand turn? There's no
Daryl, she's
reasonable
on to you,
explanation
Daryl.
other than he was angry, he
She
was
know
full
you
of
full of
rage,
shit.
and he didn't care who he came in contact with, what he came in contact with, whether he drove past, threw at, he drove.
Yep.
Detective Casey pounded on the hood of that car, saw his face, again, was brushed by that SUV, thankfully not hurt. All of this preceded by the visual signs along White Rock Avenue of the staging of this parade. Floats, bands, banners, signs, people. And as you got closer to Main Street, the spectators lining those streets, which both, I believe, Detective Casey and Sergeant Warner said were thousands of people. Before he ever gets to Barstow Avenue, he comes in contact with, after Detective Casey, Officer Buttrin and Officer Schneider. He has an opportunity, if you look at this map, he could go right on Buckley. Again, there might be police, there might be barricades.
It's so funny. It's like she's watching a crime show or something. It's kind of work her way through it. Like this kind of just shows what she was thinking this whole time watching this. Like, what the fuck? Wait, huh? No way. Like this is how she's reacting to it.
Simply stop. You ask, can I get out? No doubt in my mind, any police officer there would have done just that. He could have gone left on Northeast Avenue. Continuing down, he could have gone left on Martin Street. Continuing on, Barstow Avenue. This is where the parade participants, unfortunately, he has contact with them. But he could have gone right on Barstow. He could have gone left on Barstow. And we know from some of the footage that we saw that his car was seen flying past, true, not hitting one at this point, but flying past. There's no logical...
Oh, no way. Angelica, she said, I could have sworn I saw Daryl's suit floating around at the Halloween party. I was at this last weekend. That dude is a chihuahua. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Jesus. I would hate to see somebody dressed like fucking Daryl. I would hate it, but I would find it hilarious also. They better scream out, I object. Okay? Is it a tacit agreement or no? Oh, thank you, Angelica. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, you do. Oh. Wait, was the costume a chihuahua? Are you saying that looks like Daryl? Wait. I don't know if I'm understanding that. Yeah. Oh, you said you're saying he's a chihuahua because he's so small and he be barking like a crazy maniac, you know? They do. They be the littlest and make the most noise, don't they? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. Marilyn, trust me, I know. Mine is a pig. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Understanding for Mr. Brooks, other than he's in the middle of a parade.
Yep.
He's about. He can see them. Anyone driving a vehicle would see what's ahead. And we know from this map, right, what was ahead of him. We saw that video footage. We heard the testimony. Many police vehicles at these intersections with their lights flashing. There's no doubt in my mind that Mr. Brooks would understand a parade was going on.
Hit the like button.
I can turn off my monitor, thank you. We also know it was not yet dark. Dusk. This was from the battalion chief who talked about when he arrived after that first alert at 4:39, it was not yet dark, it was dusk. I think that aids to the visibility that Mr. Brooks would have seen all of these people. This is not under cover of night. It's, of course, downtown Waukesha. We saw.
Hit the like button for Mama. I can't believe I only have 133 at this point. Hit the like button. It's been like, I think like 550 people cycled through this live stream so far. and only got 135 likes. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Mama's comment sections have been lacking as well. Just to let you know, you got to leave comments. You got to. At least 2 each. Okay? Because otherwise, the algorithm is just like, it's just hating on me right now. It ain't sending out notifications. It's just letting me go. It's like Rose, on laying on the door in the water after falling off the Titanic, Except for, it is letting go and it's saying that, Don't let go. But like, bitch, you better not let me go. You on that there warm thing, the least you can do is hold me up here so I can be an icicle not at the bottom of the ocean. Okay? I want to float. I want to be an icicle that floats. She said, I'll never let you go. Now get off me. Now go on now. Mary was cold-blooded. Oh, to have a parrot. Oh, yeah, I love parrots. I find them hilarious. When you cover up their little cage and they just automatically fall asleep because they think it's dark. They're like, oh, time to go to bed. I like that. That seems like such a simple life. You know what I'm saying? Very simple.
City lights and many of the street lights I'm referring to in many of the videos as well
thank you, Jay.
Would have been on or coming on.
Jay said he wished he could like it some more. Oh, I know. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
We know just past Barstow, he strikes his first victim, Nicole White. She was with Remax Services with the hot air balloon. If anyone's seen that, we saw it in the video. That is unmistakable what that is. That would get anyone's attention. If this was a mistake, if he was lost, this was his very first opportunity to stop and do the right thing after causing injury to a person. But he didn't. He did not stop. And then, of course, the Waukesha South Band.
Hey.
It's hard not to think about what I watched and not have this reaction.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Those were images that frankly kept me up at night. That I saw over and over.
Come back, Jack.
And over.
Jack.
For their band director, she is a hero to me. To get up on the stand, to talk about, and that was Sarah Waymeyer Aparicio, to identify each one of her students. Talk about their formation. Talk about what she saw. So strong for all of you.
Aww.
Mr. Brooks had another opportunity to stop. This wasn't one isolated person that he could claim, I didn't know I struck someone. This was driving over people. What Kyle Jewell described as the SUV went over people like they were big old speed bumps.
Jesus.
I know the Green children were injured around there.
Edie
Thankfully, their
Beatty.
physical injuries were minor, and I know I could probably spend a long time talking about the injuries of the band members, and I'm not going to go through that. They were significant. It was horrific. Thankfully, none of them were killed. And then, of course, moving on to Burst Logistics. Between the band and the Blazers, that is where Kelly Graybow and her 10-year-old daughter, Adelia, were in that adorable Cindy Lou Who costume. And what struck me, and Kelly referenced this in her statement yesterday, was seeing the tires go past her head after she was hit. Adelia had major injuries as well. And then, of course, the footage from the Waukesha Blazers. And Jeff Rogers talked both at the trial, he testified, and he gave a statement yesterday about, again, having to come into this courtroom, talk about all of those who were with him, who were injured, and of course, little Jackson Sparks. Another video that frankly is very
Artemisia,
difficult
hey boo.
to watch. and
Daryl
hard
Brooks,
to unsee.
Esquire. What's up, baby? The alleged defendant is trying to object.
You heard not only Jeff, but Josh Craner talk about what happened. And Josh, of course, being struck. And then the extreme dance group. I think it's fair that I didn't fully understand the extent of their injuries until hearing from many of the victims yesterday.
Yeah,
I now understand why
store.
one of the girls called her aunt and said, "My entire team is dead," because that's what it looked like. It was horrific.
Damn.
And to think of those two brave young ladies who got up during this trial to testify about what they saw, what they did, Jamie and Olivia.
Saucy Sam says she can ignore you now, Daryl. You're convicted now, Daryl. There was an accident in Waukesha the other day on the news, and one of Daryl's victims was doing an interview about seeing it. Really? Oh my gosh. Like a car accident? Like a car accident? Or is it like a... What was it? What kind of accident? Changed what? Oh, because you said she can ignore you now, Daryl. You said she can ignore you now, Daryl. You're convicted now, and he said, "What's changed?" Like she's been ignoring him the whole time. I think that's what she meant. I think that's what Alma was saying. Like, what's changed? Like nothing's changed. Oh, yes, honey. Thank you, Saucy Sam. Thank you, Boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, she do. Oh, it was a car crash. Okay. It must have been bad if they do an interview about it. Was it like a pile up? Or just like something simple, and it was just kind of weird because it was one of his victims. Like oh my god, yeah, that's so weird. I trained him to whisper. Itty bitty. You trained him to whisper, did you? Did you train him to whisper? No. Oh. Hilarious. Dogs be speaking now. They be talking in English, speaking English. Hit the like
your
button.
Your ancestors are proud of you, and because of you, justice has been served. We heard from other spectators, Deborah Ramirez, regarding herself and her son, that the vehicle was accelerating, not stopping. A moment that sticks out to me was really Mr. Brooks trying to chastise her for not seeking medical attention right away. Her response was perfect. She waited due to the number of injured and all the blood she saw. Understandable. Not something to be chastised for. And then moving on, and again, I know I'm not mentioning everybody.
Oh,
these are just some of the highlights.
Look at you.
And I should call them lowlights, not highlights, but some of the testimony and evidence that really, really impacted the court. Stephanie Bonesteel and her husband testified about what Citizens Bank was doing, hearing the impact against Jane, a very loud thud, and an audible gasp from the crowd. Her husband, Adam, was driving the support vehicle, and when he was being cross-examined about why he didn't see the driver, again, he just simply said, "I thought it was my wife that had been hit. All I saw was the red poncho." And the only time we ever heard about brake lights was when Jane Kulik was on that vehicle and he braked so he could get her off the top and run her over. We heard from Matthew Harris, who talked about the red SUV coming straight at them and then veering and going in the direction of the dancing grannies. And again, that audible gasp as he described that eerie sound. He saw a child injured in front, Jane Kulik behind. Actually, the child and Jane Kulik behind, and 2 victims ahead. He saw 2 of the dancing grannies. What he described as the SUV traveling faster than the speed limit. What I wrote down from his testimony is he's a combat vet, and this is what he said. I've never saw anything like this in such a safe area.
Damn.
You could tell he felt bad about not seeking treatment right away for his daughter. He talked about how his wife's a nurse practitioner. And again, he didn't want to direct resources from other victims, that we thought she was okay enough to be home with them. Now, by this time in the parade, it's very clear the spectators are noticing something is not right. The sounds, the atmosphere has changed. There's screaming, there's gasping. There's a noticeable difference. At this point, I believe that Owen was struck, Kelsey was struck. Probably another miracle, given the injuries she sustained, with a tear in her spleen, significant road rash cuts requiring facial surgery. What Mr. Knapp described the driver as having eyes completely wide open.
Mm-hmm. Sound about right.
And then next we heard from Laura Thien, one of the dancing grannies.
Sound just like
Talked
Daryl,
about the
don't
sisterhood.
it?
Another brave woman came in, talked about what happened to that group.
Daryl don't like
7
it.
people injured from her group. 4 fatalities.
Talking about some brave women. Daryl
She said
don't
it
like
all
it.
happened in a matter of seconds. All I seen was bodies. It looked like a war.
Hey, Megan. What's up, baby? Hey, boo.
The 6 people who were killed suffered
Casey.
multiple
What's up?
blunt force traumatic injuries. Severe, significant, some dying instantly. I was impressed by both Dr. Shiel and Dr. Bizricki. Dr. Bizricki for her attention to detail, her looking at that vehicle, inspecting it, looking at the heights where certain damage was done, and it being consistent in height with the individuals that she did the autopsies on. And of course, Dr. Shiel, and both of these individuals have testified before me, but Dr. Shiel.
Look at Daryl. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I'm shackled to the table. Daryl, you all right? Snap out of it, baby. What's going on? You okay? Are you alive? Daryl, you all right? It's okay. It's okay. I heard your mother called. She said she's on her way. You know? She's coming to pick you up. You know. It's like a metaphor for you on your own, you know. Oh, it's fun to make fun of that, Daryl. Okay. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all like my Elvis voice? Yeah, you know I could do that, right? You always hear me go high, high. Never hear me go low, low. Go low, 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 low. Like Daryl, row. Oh, look at him. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe you'll get it right in your next life. Daryl, you coming back as a rat for sure. Okay? If reincarnation is real, you a rat next time. It's gonna suit you better. It's gonna be more balanced. It's gonna make more sense. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be closer to your authentic self when you're a rat. Okay? There you go. A long ass fucking tail that gets stepped on a lot because you move too slow. Dawn out trick or treating. Yes, yes, you do. Shock shackles. Yes, honey. In the shock shackles, not the shock shackles. It's okay, Daryl.
Very
They're
shaken.
They're there.
From the autopsy of little Jackson Sparks.
I'm caught in a trap.
We then, continuing on,
I
heard from
can't
Father
walk
Witter,
out.
very gracious man. He too talked about how he noticed something unusual. Saw an SUV flying down the road,
Whoa.
heard thuds. It was faster than anyone in their right mind would be going. He estimated it to be over 25 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lucas Hallmark,
Jesus.
the off-duty police officer who was walking with his family on that day. He talked about the commotion behind, the large amount of screaming. You could feel it was palpable when he testified about having the wherewithal to try to get his kids out of the way, throwing his 3-year-old as far as he could out of the way. You could see the pain on his face when he talked about not being that successful with his 7-year-old. He said, I wasn't quick enough. He testified that he thought this was a terrorist act, that SUV did not stop. I referenced the speed already.
Ready?
The ACE speed estimation from Detective Carpenter, 33 to 34 miles per hour, a little bit more than that.
Anita.
The speed calculation by Michael Smith from State Patrol, who farther down the route, averaging 32 miles per hour. And then, of course, the vehicle inspection by the State Patrol, finding no mechanical issues.
Kevin.
There was also the Franklin Assistant Chief who attended the parade. He was near West Main Street in Maple. He provided the testimony regarding the SUV, the window being open, and the driver sticking his head out, looking out. He testified how he thought perhaps it was either a medical emergency, maybe even a mechanical issue, but it was clear once that SUV passed him and he saw that driver. He saw you, Mr. Brooks. No panic, no distress.
Oh, there.
His heart sank. He knew it was not a
You look
medical
over to the left.
emergency. The body language just didn't fit. It did not believe it was mechanical at that point either. And then he saw the vehicle crank to the right. As he testified, he seemed excited about what he had done.
Crank that Superman that, oh, watch me, you. You.
Another off-duty police officer, this one from Wauwatosa, talked about how he saw Mr. Brooks after the fact crash the vehicle, hear him.
So weird that people do these crazy ass fucking things. It's like, literally, you know when you hear people just say, life is short, life is short. All day long you hear this shit. Life is short, life is short. And it fucking is. Right? But you don't get to know how short. You don't know. That's not something we're supposed to know. For it would dictate what we do. You know what I'm saying? And for a person to do this type shit, okay, like what did Daryl do? It's like you gotta know. Okay, so he's like 40 now, so he's like 39 or something. I guess 38 or 39 when he's when this is all going on. He does this. So, and then even the ages he was before, like once you go to prison forever, okay, which clearly once you start bulldozing through humans, you got to know that's what's next, right? Like the rest of your time on this planet, like all the rest of the time that you got is now been committed to being in a cold or hot, depending on the seasons, as cell. and having to find a way to not be basically attacked every day. And eat disgusting food for always and forever. You know, like until you pass away. Until you pass away. No quick runs in the middle of the night to Taco Bell for you. Like, just, nope, those aren't options for you anymore. It's so fucking crazy. Like, I would never understand. It's such a crazy risk. Like, when shit just happens, shit just happens. You know what I'm saying? But when you choose it, it's like, you do realize that's your forever, right? You just so willingly handed over your forevers. David, hey boo. Yes, David McWhirter, one of Mama's unicorns. Mama only got 7 unicorns, you know what I'm saying? So Mama appreciate the unicorns. Yes, she got 7. She got 7 unicorns. And David McWhirter certainly is one of the unicorns. Welcome, unicorn. How you doing, unicorn? How is you feeling? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jose Garcia. What's up? I was thinking at the state, told Daryl, you produced Stephanie Marquez and the Tan Kia. Oh, yeah. Oh, we will produce the state of Wisconsin. Oh, I know that's right. Remember, he kept trying to get them to bring the state of Wisconsin into the courtroom, you know, because Daryl. They should have been like, okay, as soon as you bring in Stephanie person that she was talking about, okay, and the Tan Kia, and whatever that other guy, the guy who you swear you was in the car with, who drove you down there, bring them in here, okay? At this point, fuck it, bring your mother in here. She ain't even coming. Know what I'm saying? She said, nah, I'm good. I got some things to do. I think I gotta sweep the bathroom floor that day. I can't make it, son. Sorry. I'll come to your next trial. I mean, never. Just kidding. You know, like, psych. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, David McWhirter. Thank you, boo. Mama do. I love you. Yes, you do. He said, we appreciate you and love your mama. Oh, my heart can't take this drama. Oh. Thank you, honey pot. Thank you. Very, very sweet. Mama appreciate it. She does. Okay. She do. Yes, she do. Because she do. Yes. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, Marcus. That was the name. Greg. Thank you. Marcus. You bring Marcus in here, and then I will bring in the state of Wisconsin. Okay? I'll sit Wisconsin right on your head so it'll mush you. Stephanie and Marcus, they can just drive here in the Tan Kia. Tell them to pull around the back. You know what I'm saying? We'll let them in the back door so we can take their statements. Daryl lying, making up friends. He know he ain't got no fucking friends. That's the biggest lie he ever told, was that he had friends. He know he ain't got no friends. He ain't never had no friends. Edwin Alvarado, what's up, baby pie? How you doing, baby? Oh, mama love you too. Yes, she do. Yeah, she do. For sure. She sure. Yes. Yes, hit the like button. Like Edwin done told you now. He done told you. Hit the like button. I know, right, David? You see that thing sitting up there? He not even a member. He just popped in here. Like some kind of weird angel or something. Just came in, hovered, and just said, bam! blessing. He just said, blessing. And it was gone just like that. It was like I dream of genie or some shit. Just popped in. He said one sentence. And then like 30 seconds later, bam, dropped that and then didn't say another fucking word. Just disappeared. Weird, right? I've heard tale. I was telling everybody, I've heard tale though, that there's people on YouTube that do that. They go into people's lives and just go, boom, bless. And then they just disappear. They just vanish into the night. I ain't never seen that. That's my first time seeing some shit like that. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. Brought me right out of my chair. Crazy. It's crazy, right? Sheesh. Oh my God. Get some freedom sandwiches, honey. We could get us some freedom sandwiches. He trying to buy some freedom sandwiches, y'all. Lorenzo. Boo. Shout out. Shout out to Lorenzo, honey. Just out of nowhere. You know what I'm gonna do when I get off of here? I'm gonna check out other people who went live tonight, who was live around the same time, and see if he did it in theirs too, and see if that was what it was. Because I've heard that there's people who do that. They just go into people's lives and just go, just drop it in there and just go. I bet he's in somebody else's and did it too. I bet you. He's like the fairy YouTube father. The fairy YouTube Lorenzo. There, that's what he is. The full. No, wait. Phil. FYL. The Phil. You know? Oh.
Yell out an expletive and run southbound. With his sweatshirt still on, we all saw that video. Of course, at one point, Officer Skolton had contact. And as he testified, he put things together. Keep in mind all of the radio traffic, right? About one person, then like 15 people, and another 15. It was very apparent to him that although he was on the far end, he was around the...
Oh, that made 20. That made 20. I got 20 gifted memberships. Samantha did another 5. I think she did 15 tonight then. That was 15 for Samantha. 15 gifted memberships. Michaela, Shannon, Alden, Monica, and Crystal Wynn. Thank you, Samantha. Everybody say, thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, honey, yes. Thank you, honey pots. That's 20 gifted memberships. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, because those things drop back down, and then it just looks crazy in my algorithm. Mama appreciate you. Yes, she do. She definitely do. She absolutely do. Yes, she do. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, before Lorenzo dropped that thing he dropped in here, you know what I'm saying? I was asking a question. I just remembered. Shit. Oh, that it's gone again. Oh yeah. I was asking, you guys want to do a somebody had asked me about that trial with the girl who put the eye drop stuff in there. You know, Darrell's it's Darrell's case. She's, you know, over right now. I was asking if you guys wanted to do a live of that trial. Have you guys been like watching that? Put a 1 in the chat. If you're actually following that trial, and only put 1 once. Don't vote more than once, just so I can get an idea. Yeah. Oh, that was you, Samantha. So let me know if y'all, if that's something that y'all would want to watch in the live stream. Yeah. And if it is, then if there's any parts or whatever that you like that are interesting, cuz those are like long things to go through. You know what I'm saying? If there's any particular parts that are like interesting or whatever, if you're a member or whatnot, just like like maybe send a link to like a day or something that where some stuff is kind of going on, just so I can have somewhere to start with. Cause I haven't been even really watching it. I haven't been watching it. So just so I can, like when there's some actual stuff going on. Cause I know with that kind of stuff is a little different because they're not representing themselves. So it's not like constant action, She ain't representing herself. Hey, Melissa. What's up, baby? Fussbox girl. Hey, boo. Nia. What is going on? Like, how did all these people just show up at the same time? What are y'all together or something? Where was y'all at? WC Fussbox. No, WC was already here. Melissa, Pulley, Nia, and Fussbox Girl all showed up at the same time. Look. I haven't seen the clips, but I'll watch it if you do it live. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow then. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll watch some we'll get into that and see what's going on with that. We'll check it out. It's easier to do it when you do it in a live stream. I've been here. Oh, you've been here. Fussbox. I must not have called you out. Did I call you out? Or maybe you were like early. Like were you like one of the first people in here? I might have just forgot. I might have just forgot. My bad. I do pretty good. My memory ain't shit. So y'all know that. So, the fact that I even can kind of even partially keep track of when I see a new name and call it out, I feel like I do pretty good. Apparently I messed up with Fussbox. Fussbox was already here. But the name was looking new to me for some reason. Yeah, it was looking new to me. Well, not new like forever, but just new to today. I know the name Fussbox Girl. I just mean today. Yeah, that was it. That was it. She was there early. That's it. See, it's been so long since I said it. See, it's been out like 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. See, you know what I'm saying? My memory don't extend that long. Hey, Renee. What's up, boo? Oh, yeah, she been here. Oops. Oh, it's been longer than 2 months, David. I think it's either 2 or 3 months you've been a member, David. Yep. I remember when you became a member, honey. I think the first day you came in my live was the same day you became a unicorn, which made it all the more special. Committed right there on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
The dog leg on Wisconsin and Maine that
When Daryl picks, let's see. I'll check them out. I'm going to check them out. I'm going to check
the
them
vehicle
out,
had driven through the
Melissa.
parade. He saw this vehicle. Of course, at that point, it was heavily damaged. He made the decision to use deadly force. What did he do after? What did Daryl Brooks do after? We crashed the vehicle. He fled the scene in a hurry. He changed his appearance, took off his sweatshirt, loses his shoes, I think in a hurry to get out of there, not caring that they had fallen off. He puts his hair up. We saw that on a number of videos. He asked unsuspecting people to use their phone to call an Uber, all within minutes of all of this happening. He was in such a hurry to get out of there, he left his phone in the SUV. He calls his mother,
Oh,
who
Daryl,
arranges
you
for an
all right?
Uber. We heard
What's
from the
going
Uber
on?
driver. He never showed up. that was nearby, ultimately where he was found. And then, of course, the ring footage of his contact with Daniel Ryder. That is at 5:01 p.m. Minutes after all of this happened. Mr. Ryder was astute, noticing that after Mr. Brooks being in his home for maybe 8 to 9 minutes, he saw squads driving by. I think you could say his gut told him something wasn't right. And he had Mr. Brooks go onto the porch, of course, after having given him a sandwich.
Oh yeah, Melissa, I already had that picture in my archive. In fact, I had grabbed that picture myself while watching the video, so I had that picture on my own. The picture of him peeking underneath of his book. Yeah, I caught that in a live and screenshotted it. Remember? It looks like a while back. Oh, yeah, honey. What's this? Okay.
Which, giving him a coat to wear. Ultimately asks him for his coat back. And then, of course, the arrest. This is where some of the lies become evident. Mr. Brooks claims, ultimately, when he's being interviewed by Detective Carpenter, they have to actually seek medical clearance for him because he claims that he was thrown to the ground when he was arrested. He was not. That video is very clear. He cooperated. He laid down. There was no use of force used at all to take him into custody. But we know ultimately that he lies about what he was doing in Waukesha, how he got there, who he was with. He lies about having contact with Erica Patterson the day before. We know when he's found, he has the Ford Key credit card, not only in his name, but one, whether it's a credit card or like a benefits card, but it's in the name of Erica Patterson, and of course an ID for himself, a state-issued ID. The Ford itself is registered in his mom's name. It's the same address that's on his ID, and there was documentation found in the Ford Escape. He's now in custody. He's taken to the substation, ultimately taken to Waukesha Memorial Hospital. What's notable about the video and audio clips that this court reviewed from the hospital, Mr. Brooks is calm. He's coherent. There's no obvious signs of impairment, no obvious signs or really any signs of mental distress. He makes statements that he's not from the area. He doesn't appear disoriented or confused. At some point, there's kind of a jovial atmosphere between him and one of the detectives. The next day, he lies to Detective Carpenter, denies driving to Waukesha. I got a ride. He makes up this story about a tan Kia.
Yep, he did.
Very nondescript and vague with the information that he provides. And over the course of those 5 hours, he never once references the parade. He never once says there was another driver. Of course, they start.
Good night, Debbie C. Good night, boo. Good night, honey pots. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs in the house at all. You know, if they can't come in, then they damn sure can't bite, right? High five. Oh.
Talking to him initially about the domestic altercation, because by that time it's very clear a link had been made between Erica Patterson and the call that police originally received of the domestic, or at least an altercation near Frame Park, and Mr. Brooks. We also know, because of the bond conditions in the 2 felony cases, he's not supposed to have any contact with her whatsoever, but he does. At no time during the 5 hours on November 22nd does he make any admissions. Does he show any concern for any of the victims? No empathy, only lies, only concern for himself, for his family. Can I have a phone call? He does not provide, and I said this already, the name of anyone else that could be driving that vehicle. At one point, Detective Carpenter says, one of 2 people drove through the Waukesha Christmas parade. Either a God-fearing person who screwed up, or the malicious guy. Daryl Brooks' response is, don't spin it.
Don't spin it.
One of the things that has become abundantly clear throughout this trial. Daryl Brooks understands exactly what he's doing. His comprehension is fine. I have absolutely no concerns and have never had any concerns throughout this case and throughout this trial or even through the past day and a half regarding his competency. He's intelligent, he's deliberate, he's purposeful. He made nuanced arguments during this trial, one about the right to counsel versus the right to the assistance of counsel. That's a sophisticated legal argument, not the product of someone who doesn't understand. He asked questions on cross regarding tint, horns. He brought up the recall after.
Hit the like button for Mama. Oh, Mama's brain starting to shut down. Mama has a weird internal clock. You know what I'm saying? She got a weird internal. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Something just fly in front of me, or was that just my eyeball? I can't find my little glasses cleaners. I don't know what that was. Was that a hair? Maybe it was a fruit fly or something. Ooh. Yeah, Mama got a weird internal clock. Like once it hits, it just hits. And once it hit, everything just starts to kind of shut down. I could tell. You could tell too. I get quiet for one thing. You know what I'm saying? I start to just kind of drain off, kind of just zone off. I was looking at my emails. Oh, I was looking at my little emails. And all of a sudden, I was just like, it's like I forgot where I was at. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to see if I can find me something sweet to eat. And I'm going to lay down. I'm going to try to fall asleep tonight. Like, before 2 o'clock. You know that? It's rocket science. It's rocket science. Okay? It is. Mama gonna go to bed. Hey, Christine. Hi. Oh, my God. Christine, you come marching in here when it's over. When our mama is saying goodbye. Okay? Saying goodbye. Can I go live? Oh, God. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to react to that eye drop case. The girl who killed her friend with eye drops, apparently. Okay. That's what we do tomorrow. Mama going to shut it down for the night and try to actually go to sleep. It's catching up to me, y'all. It's catching up. Okay. Mama love you. Okay. Hit the like button if you have not already. Hit their membership link, become a member. If you want to do it and Mama's not live, it's called the join button. Okay. If you're now a member and you were not already before this live because there were gifted memberships, go to the community tab on Mama's channel and you'll see some messages there that are for members only. And one of them is the members only Discord. You're going to click on that and get in there, and then you can communicate with your siblings in here when I am not live, because sometimes I'm not live and you guys should still be able to, communicate with each other. We're creating a community over here. Okay. All right. And then the other one is Mama's Mama's members only email. So you'll have access to that. So if you want to send Mama some stuff to react to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or just communication. Send me artwork if you're an artist. That type of thing, okay? And thank you, Saucy Sam. She said, here we go. It's that time. If you haven't hit the like button, yes, check. Hit the subscribe if you have not, which it would be weird if you hadn't, okay? And double check and make sure that you are still a subscribe, because YouTube will unsubscribe you. And I feel like I am having some issues with that right now. So yeah, make sure that you are still subscribed and that you have your notifications up. Okay. All right. And check out my merch store too. The link is under every single video that I post. It'll be under this live. There's a link to Mama's merch store. Okay. All right. Mama love you. Okay. Sleep tight. Thank you, Saucy Sam. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Okay. Nighty night.